Hey yo, what is going on with the viewers across the tube? Let me first introduce myself as Tyler, the host of the channel that feels like we are all Harriet once in a while.
Harriet, how are things going for you? You just have to press your mute button, Harriet. That's it.
I don't understand words. I don't really understand words. Really.
Oh, right. Well, it's a good thing that you're going to school then, isn't it? Whether it's at home or at school, because you've got to get all those words right, don't you? What's the best part about school, Harriet?
Well, I guess meet new friends and I keep hiding and I do stuff really properly, but I don't know what I'm doing actually.
You know how we virtual class clown. It's time for Chico Crypto. Well, from the title and thumbnail, I bet you could tell this video is focused on the protocol that is Ethereum. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you have to know that I'm a fan of what Ethereum has built. The multiple token offerings and smart contracts set forth the foundation for a DeFi ecosystem that is going to be hard to compete with. But as we know, when the crypto markets start to bubble, the Ethereum competitors crawl out from in their caves, claiming high TPS, massive throughput, and we are decentralized, not centralized. And like clockwork, Binance, who I've been saying is attempting to take over the entire crypto markets and put it in their pocket, has decided to launch their Ethereum competitor. Now, as we know, CZ Binance is a scumbag liar, but let's expose his lies some more, why don't we? Back when Binance launched the original Binance chain only a year ago, CZ tweeted in response to an article saying the chain challenged Ethereum. He said, "Thanks for the nice article, but almost too supportive, laugh out loud. At Binance DEX does not challenge Ethereum. It doesn't even have smart contracts. It challenges ourselves, exchanges." Well, as I've shown over and over again, the Binance DEX and chain has been a failure. It's getting crushed by other DEXs, true DEXs that are actually decentralized and powered by, guess what, Ethereum. So Binance is doing what they do best, creating a centralized Ethereum compatible, aka copied and pasted chain, which can handle smart contracts. It's their attempt to set themselves up to take a piece of the DeFi pie. That is all this is. Why do you think the Bidao was recently launched? Bidao is going to create Bi, the Binance chain competitor to DAI and MakerDAO. Bidao has a white paper explaining how it will work, just like MakerDAO and DAI, where Ethereum is the collateral and the settlement layer, except BNB is the collateral token and Binance Chain is the settlement layer. Well, what the ignorant didn't get when Bidao was launched is if you want to have a stablecoin like DAI, your settlement layer needs to have smart contracts, which Binance Chain didn't. But now we have a white paper out of a smart contract Binance chain, which if Bidao ever wants to launch by, they need smart contracts. So they will have to wait for this new Binance chain to launch before work even gets performed. And things get pretty disgusting with Bidao. So they partnered with another Binance DeFi shill, Tether, the Oracle competitor to Chainlink. That was in February. Well, guess what Bidao did? They dropped Tether and did the Chainlink partnership thing recently, trying to get a pump. So with all of that in mind, please, oh please, quit using and supporting Binance and projects who partner fully with them. Birds of a feather, they flock together. And those who switch fully to the dark side of Binance Chain usually share the same ethos of CZ and the Binance cartel. Lie, cheat, and steal your way to the top. But let's get into the good of decentralization and step away from the centralized fakers. So it's obvious to see Ethereum is becoming the gravity well of tokenized assets, and specifically it can be seen through stablecoins. On Wednesday, April 15th, Missouri researcher Ryan Watkins published a new report titled Q1 2020 Review, Stablecoins Ascend to New Heights in Global Economic Downturn. And in the report, it shows Ethereum is looking to become the crypto economy's main payment rail. Specifically, Ethereum and Bitcoin daily adjusted transfer values reached parity this month, about 1.5 billion transferred on each chain. And we know why that is happening. Tether USDT, it's moving over to Ethereum. Coinmetrics data shows that supply parity was reached at the end of October last year with Bitcoin. And since, Ethereum USDT has been flying compared with BTC. We have over 4.8 billion USDT minted on Ethereum versus only over 1.5 billion on Bitcoin's Omni layer. Same thing can be seen with the number of active addresses, although parity crossed 2 months earlier in August of 2019. So when people say Ethereum can't scale, I say Bitcoin please. Checking out the number of transactions, Ethereum reached parity with BTC all the way back in July of 2017, and since has been growing its gap. As of today, Ethereum is doing over 800k transactions per day, while Bitcoin is just over 300k. Although, unfortunately, since the Tether printer started to go brrrr, the supply of stablecoins on Ethereum is getting purely dominated by the centralized USDT. Man, if only there was something out there which could allow these other stablecoins to gain more traction. Well, there is something coming very soon, and it even does something in DeFi with Bitcoin right now. That project is Bidao, which dives us deeper into the world of DeFi, as the DAO, or Decentralized Autonomous Organization, in Bidao is powered by the DAO construction protocol Aragon, built on top of Ethereum. So let's start out with their Bitcoin product, as that is out right now, and that is called BTC++. So you guys remember this video, Ethereum is a better buy than Bitcoin. Here's why. Well, it was because Bitcoin was being brought over to Ethereum, and I went over some of the top projects in that video. Well, Bidao is doing something with those projects and is making the risk of putting your BTC on Ethereum about as low as it can get, as they spread it across the multiple protocols being built and then wrap it all up into one token, BTC++. So if one protocol goes bust, you don't lose everything, as one Bitcoin is over 7 Gs, a lot of money. And it went live on April 7th, and they put out some dope Buffett artwork to go along with the tweet announcing the launch, as well as trading live on Uniswap. And right now, allocation of BTC++ goes like this: 25% wrapped Bitcoin WBTC, 25% synthetics Bitcoin SBTC, 25% P tokens BTC PBTC, and 25% IMBTC from Token Lawn. So it spreads your risk across the live Bitcoin on Ethereum assets. And as more go live like TBTC and REN's BTC, they will add them. But their stablecoin is key, as they are coming out with it soon, and it's USD++, which will diversify your stablecoin risk across the multiple products. Now, I think this one is going to be huge, and I could see it gaining massive traction, as diversification of risk across protocols is going to be key in a world of smart contracts that are still Turing complete. Audits can only do so much, and vulnerabilities will show up in DeFi projects, and this eliminates putting all your eggs in one stablecoin basket. But what else is coming regarding Ethereum that will make it unstoppable? Decentralized hosting and the creation of decentralized websites. And that just got a whole hell of a lot easier, as over the weekend you can now upload directly to IPFS from the Ethereum Name Service Manager, which was put together in collaboration with Temporal Cloud, the enterprise IPFS and data storage platform. Enterprise, huh? Going to Temporal Cloud site, their partners are pretty interesting: Chainlink, ENS, and even the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. But regarding IPFS, we gotta end this episode with some funny business. Tron's IPFS competitor, BitTorrent, decided to do a rebrand with a new logo. Doesn't that look like IPFS's logo? Well, the creator of IPFS, Juan Benet, decided to speak up about this. He tweeted, "Aha, it's not enough to fork all of our code, rebrand it, and lie it's theirs. Copy-paste random chunks of our papers and defraud their investors with a nonsensical mismatch. Tron also can't even think of an original logo. It's really sad. BitTorrent used to be great tech. Our generation grew up admiring it, and the team that put it together. Such a shame to see this great name put through this kind of embarrassment." Of which Justin Scamboy's son tweeted back, Seriously, do you own the hexagon shape? You need to re-examine your ego, bro. A shame that IPFS hasn't delivered on Filecoin system in 3 years, and BTFS, BTT have been running smoothly. You're a vaporware scamming your investors with concept for a long time. Shame on you. I just have to laugh out loud because they did copy IPFS, and why would you copy something that doesn't work? It does work, you dumb shat. Well, Vitalik took it over from here and replied to Justin. This tweet is honestly painful to read. It's like looking at a zombie. The account looks like something you've grown up with and known and loved for 15 years. But underneath, it's just, well, now it's just another appendage of the Sun dictatorship. Like I said, these centralized shatheads who are best friends, shaking their booties together, will come at Ethereum from all angles, and we're not gonna let them win. Cheers, I'll see you next time.